Hey guys, it's Vic. How you doing? A lot of folks ask me, hey Vic, how do you execute a lat spread? Now I know for those of you who have been doing lat spreads in your mirror for 25 years already, that just seems a little bit of a step backward, but it's really not. I'm going to explain a couple things and then dovetail into something a little bit more sophisticated so that this video has something for everyone in there. So for those of you who are trying to execute a lat spread, let me help you think of it this way, because instead of worrying about how it's supposed to look, let me tell you what the lat spread should feel like so that you can try it, okay? Basically, think of bringing your shoulder blades together, okay? Just this way. Think of turning your shoulder blades and bringing them together toward the middle of your back. Think of a rounded movement out. Now, while that position is locked, then you lift your shoulder out. Think of it in those terms. So don't release the flex in the back, or don't release the sense that the shoulder blades are together. Basically, keep that feeling and at the same time change your posture. And I think that that's an easier way to look at it and think of it. But I wanted to dovetail now into something a little bit more sophisticated, which is the dumbbell row. Now I know a lot of guys typically do a one-arm row, and when they do the row, they're actually taking the dumbbell, right? Let's talk about a dumbbell row. They're leaning on the bench, right? And they're pulling this way, right? They're pulling close to their body and they're bringing their elbow back as far as possible. Now I've noticed that when I do this, I don't necessarily always feel it in my lat, especially when I'm trying to bring my elbow quickly and back as far as possible, like this. In fact, I don't feel it in my lat at all. And the reason for that is because I'm using everything but my lat when this is sort of tight into my body. I try to make the move very efficient, but I don't feel it in my back. And it's very hard to hold the weight, if you will, with my lat, especially because I'm in this position. So, for those of you who are a little bit more sophisticated, and for those of you who aren't, who just want to try something a little bit different, I want you to think of this. I want you to try to do a dumbbell row or any row while you are maintaining the pose of a lat spread. Now I know it's really challenging. So it's basically when you're going to do a row, your lats are already going to be flared out and then you're going to pull. And I want you to just give this a shot. Believe me, it's going to feel so much more intense. It's going to feel as if you're actually getting the dumbbell into the lat or the barbell into the lat as compared to just pulling it back and getting the rep over with. I'm going to sort of try to demonstrate it for you, but the best I can do and the best vantage point would be this vantage point. So instead of pulling like this, or think of it like this, I want you to think of it like this. Okay, so you're trying to execute a row and at the same time maintain a lat spread. And I think you're really going to enjoy how that feels. I think you're going to feel it, and I think you're going to say, wow, that's a great tip. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best. Peace, love, and muscles. Thanks for all the great comments. Visit me at www.vicsnatural.com, and you can also say hello on Facebook. And I'm also going to be giving some classes virtually for fitness training, and if you're interested, send me an email at vicsnatural@aol.com. Wish you all the best. Peace, love, and muscles.